and welcome back to another episode of Jeff and Joe's Puerto Rican Kitchen, where we show you how to make easy, authentic Puerto Rican recipes. Today, we're going to be making a super easy and delicious recipe, coconut arepas. Now, Puerto Rican arepas are very different from Colombian and Venezuelan arepas. They're made with flour and they're deep fried. That creates this perfect deep pocket that you can fill with all sorts of wonderful things. And also today, the ones we're going to be making are going to be using coconut milk, which means that this recipe is vegan. You heard that. So this one you can use to impress all of your health-minded friends. So let's get cooking.
Yo te la traigo de Cupey, de Vega Baja y de Santurce, de todas partes de Puerto Rico.
The ingredients for this week's recipe includes all-purpose flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, and coconut milk. That's it. Let's get into the kitchen. Start by adding the flour, sugar, salt, and baking powder into a large mixing bowl and mixing it thoroughly. Then add the coconut milk and start mixing it with a spoon. Start working the dough with your hands, mixing it to form a ball inside the mixing bowl. When all of the flour and milk has been combined, then prepare your kneading surface. Start by sprinkling flour on a clean surface. Then knead the dough by pressing outwardly from the middle and then bringing it back to the middle. Repeat this process until the dough is soft but still tacky. Once the dough is ready, place it back into the mixing bowl. Cover with a kitchen towel and let it rest for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you're ready to form the arepas. Prepare a flour surface, take the dough and divide it in half. Take the first half and flatten it into a sheet that's about an 1/8 inch thick. It is important that the dough is thin. Then take a glass and cut the dough into small circles. Take the scraps, then reshape them into a thin sheet and cut out more small circles. Repeat this process until you have used all of the dough from the first half. Then take the second half and also repeat the same process with the dough. Flatten it into an 1/8 inch thick sheet, cut it into circles. Reshape the scraps into a thin sheet and cut more circles. Set your circles of dough aside. You can place them on top of each other but put parchment paper or wax paper in between the layers. Put oil in a large frying pan. Fill it halfway and heat it up to around 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the oil has reached the desired temperature, place the arepas into the oil. You can put multiple ones, but make sure to leave a little room to flip them. Once they're golden on one side, flip it to the other side until golden. I find that using a fork and a spoon makes it the easiest to flip the arepas and minimize any splashes of oil. Once golden brown on both sides, take it out and put them on some paper towel to absorb the extra oil. Let them cool for a few minutes and enjoy. Well, here are the arepas. Let's give them a try. So excited. They're so good. They're crispy on the outside. They're fluffy on the inside. One thing I really wanted to point out, you know you've done your arepas correctly when there's a hole in the middle of the arepa. That means that, you know, the dough expanded and it was done appropriately. That's where we would put our favorite filling, butter, avocado, cheese, jam, whatever you want to put. These are so good. That coconut milk flavor comes through, so they're a hint sweet, but they're just really good. So you can take them to the sweet side or the salty side. And as I said, they're vegan, so it's a great recipe. If you like this recipe as much as I did, please like our video, subscribe to our channel, hit that bell button, and please let us know in the comments if there's anything you guys want us to try. We would be happy to do that. Let us know how you're enjoying the channel, if there's anything we can do to make it more enjoyable for you. And we'll see you again next week for another episode of Jeff and Joe's Puerto Rican Kitchen.